Good evening from beautiful Hamburg, New York, at the Fashion Bug at 6050 South Park, the McMurray campaign headquarters. It's Father's Day, and it's an important day. I have two little boys, and I know we heard some things about Congressman Matt Gaetz, who hopefully will be my colleague soon. And he had a surprise disclosure this week that he has a 19-year-old son who he's never adopted and we never heard about before, but it's his son. And I have a similar disclosure to make. Will you come out here, my little boy? Here's Hunter, my 23-year-old, not adopted son. Sorry. Sorry to do that to you. Sorry. I'm sorry to do that to you. Hey, little boy, how are you? Come back out. Show the people your love.
Hi, people.
No. Thank you.
I love my big papa.
Hey, Lukey, you look at Jelly. Here's my real. No, bring the ice cream. It's okay, buddy. Come on, buddy.
No, I'm a professional.
Come on, buddy. But hey, Lukey, I know I know what you're up to.
Yes.
Wait, this is my real son, Lukey. You know him from
Stop the PewDiePie.
Where'd you get that from? Lukey, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
How old are you now?
I am 9.
9.
No. Nine.
We'll see you later, okay? Listen, you gonna watch while we do this?
Yes, go watch some memes.
Okay, and my other son's over there, but he won't come on the camera. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you, my little boy. Is he leaving? All right, good. You want to say hi, Marty? You want to say hi, Marty? Come here, Marty. Come here, Marty. You with your mom right now? Come here. Oh. She literally laid down. Kylo. Come here, Kylo. Come here, Kylo. Come on, Kylo. Come on, Kylo. Come on, Kylo. We got a lot of dogs here today. Come on, Kylo. Come on. Come on, beautiful. Come here, Kylo. Come here, Kylo. Look at this beautiful dog. And look at this. Oh, did we lose the broadcast? Oh, it's okay. Look at this beautiful dog. And we probably should have lost the broadcast. We have the beautiful, aren't you a beauty? It's Kylo. What kind of dog is this again? It's a husky.
He's a husky.
It's a beautiful husky. And touching this dog is like, I can imagine being up in the outback or the Klondike somewhere and snuggling up to this guy, keeping me warm. It's such a soft feeling. Anyway.
Don't steal my dog, mate.
I won't steal him. See you, Kylo. And Marty, come here. Are you going to make your appearance tonight or no? He looks tired. You've been running around with Kylo all day, huh? All right. Well, listen. We made tons of calls today. Tons and tons of calls today. Hey, Luke. You okay over there? Good. You eating that ice cream?
You want to come hang out with me?
You want to go hang out with Miss McCardle over here?
Yes,
All right.
Right here, man.
So, guys, we're tired. We made tons of calls today. Thank you to all of you. How are we feeling with 2 days left? As good as we can feel, right? Thank you, Mary. I like that woo. We're feeling as good as we can feel. We don't know what's going to happen Tuesday, so that's the first thing I need to talk about. Number one, I need you guys out on Tuesday. And we do these nightly broadcasts because it's important to keep people. Listen, we want to keep you motivated, and I know we're silly, but we're also serious a lot of times too. And it's deadly serious that we get out to the polls. Let me say it as simply as possible. Every vote for me is a vote against Trumpism. And I'm not afraid to say that. Some politicians are afraid to say that. I am proud to say that. Every vote for me is a vote against Trumpism. And also, corporate shills like Chris Jacobs, who will say anything to get elected. The fact that he has doubled down so hard on Trump shows what type of person he is. Did you see that thing last night out there in Tulsa? That was embarrassing. Yeah, I was embarrassed for, were you coming? Oh, I guess not. Where are you going? He's trying to get some ice cream over there. We went up to Nick Charlap's earlier to get some ice cream. So we need to do what's right and get people out to vote. So here's the mission. Here's your action steps. We need people at the polls. at the polls all day long, signing up, standing out in front of the polls, bringing people in, greeting people when they come to the polls. It's important. Jacobs, Parlato, Mahailu will have people at the polls. We need people at the polls. Let's worst case scenario. Okay, the three scenarios. Best case scenario, we win and it's Christmas, right? It's like, holy cow, we won. How great is this? And we might do it. Worst case scenario is we get clobbered and no one cares about us all the rest of the year until November, and we are struggle and we have no campaign. Middle ground is we come close, because let's be honest, it's going to be tough to even come close with 3 Republicans on the ballot. Now I think we can pull off the win. They're doing NRA robocalls against me right now. They're doing the Don Jr. robocalls against me. We have all this money being spent on the campaign, millions of dollars. We can win. Nonetheless, we're right there where we need to be, but we need to have a strong Tuesday. If we don't get out to vote on Tuesday, we're done. We're done in the water. We're dead in the water, rather. So I need people at the polls. We need to move your McMurray signs to the polls, okay? We don't have any signs at the polls. I was in Akron today. We don't have any signs at the polls in Akron. We're going to get signs out there, right? Is there a plan in place? We don't have any signs at the polls and some other locations, too. Our team is going to move around some signs, but we're stretched thin, guys. I mean, everyone here got here at 9 o'clock, and it's what, 9 o'clock now. We work 12 to 13 to 14-hour days every single day. All these young people. Thank you, everybody in this room. Go ahead.
2 points. Have to be 100 feet away, past the cones, and not in Livingston County.
Yes, the sign's not in Livingston County. No signs in Livingston County. If there's signs there, they're going to rip them up. Every other county, 100 feet away, not past the cones, or they'll rip them up. And those signs are like $10 each. We can't keep replacing these signs. So, what you need to do, forget putting the signs there. We need people all day there long holding literature, saying, "Hi, nice to meet you. Vote for Nate McMurray," giving out the literature. Can you do that? If you've got what's that? Outside of the polling places. If you can do that, email us right now. Email Austin at votemcmurray.com. Austin at votemcmurray.com. I praise Austin every day because listen, I'll adopt you too if you want me to. We have 2 big sons. Is that what you said?
Because this time, I'm serious.
What?
Go vote McMurray.com. Vote my dad. Do not vote for Chris Jacobs. He is a bad person.
Oh, no, wait. Wait a second. Thank you. Let's come here. I love you. I love you trying, okay? Okay.
Trump is a bad person.
That's for sure. I don't know if that's for sure.
He doesn't want to keep America great. He wants to keep America bad.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Listen, you're a good boy, okay? Here, sit down, okay? I love you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for doing a mea culpa there and helping out. Appreciate it. Okay. Sorry about that. What were we saying?
Polls.
Oh, polls. I need people at the polls. What's that?
They love it. Put it back in.
You should just sit next to you.
My little guys have been at this. Moses, can you come on camera for a second? No, he won't do it. Moses is going to the teenage years. He doesn't want to do. Moses, if you could see how tall he is now, it would scare you. He's almost as tall as me. Is he not?
Yeah.
What is he, like 5'9" now? He's
4 inches, he'll be taller.
yeah, he's catching up to me. I remember when I started, he was Luke's size. So, I mean, they're both, and Luke was a baby when I first started. So, Lukey, you remember when we first started going to parades together? Can you remember? What's going through your mind right now?
I can't remember.
He says he can't remember.
I can't remember. I was on a big truck
Oh yeah, we were on big trucks. That's right.
with my 2 cousins, Elvis and Willow.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right. Was it fun?
Yeah. Elvis, if you're watching this, I miss you.
Oh. He says, Elvis, if you're watching this, I miss you. I miss Elvis too. All right. So, do you guys really want me to do this?
Yeah.
The challenge? There's a new challenge. What is it called?
The drinking water challenge.
I'm afraid I'm going to fail the challenge.
One hand.
Okay, the challenge is President Trump. You saw the President Trump like quivering. and we shouldn't make fun of people's physical ailments. I would not do that, but it's troubling a little bit that he couldn't walk down that ramp, and I don't know, he does not look healthy, let's be honest. And, okay, should I do this? The challenge is, can you drink on video a glass of water with one hand?
One hand.
Yeah.
No break.
Here we go. No break?
No.
Okay, here we go.
Chug it.
Sure.
Chug, chug.
Woo!
Chug.
USA! 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 USA!
America! Drink. Did he do it?
Oh my God, he
Nate for president.
We this is how strange our countries became. We live in a country now where people are not 20,000, but 5,000 maybe, or maybe 3,000 people cheered fanatically over the president being able to drink a glass of water. I don't understand it.
Libs.
Yeah, they owned us on that one. Alice is here. I talk about her every night. She's usually on the stream, but Alice is here today. I asked her if she wanted to do a blog post because she writes a wonderful blog about a lot of beautiful things in Western New York. And I said, do you want to come into the office and write a blog about our team and how they work every day? Alice, are you going to embarrass me like Lukey did? Or can you want to talk for a second?
Sure, I'm here.
Come on over. Alice is the grass.
I got COVID hair.
No, it's okay. Alice has the greatest mask I've ever seen. Alice, why don't you come on camera?
Woo!
Yeah, Alice.
Alice, where did you get this mask from?
My sister gave it to me.
And with all the bedazzled
Yeah,
stuff?
she ordered it for me.
Let's keep a little space here because I don't got mine on right now.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Did you enjoy the day with us?
Oh, it was very entertaining.
Was it entertaining? You like these young people and these people here?
Everybody here is very entertaining and a lot of fun.
Yes, well, you are too. Alice says she's. What do you always say to me, Alice? You say you're
Fun-sized.
fun size. Listen, this Alice over here. Can I talk about it?
You can talk about anything you like.
Alice was in prison. Right. What do you think Alice did? Wait.
I'll tell the story.
He knows exactly.
Lukey.
I don't tell the story.
No. You go off screen. No, Lukey, just stop.
I don't tell the
Lukey, that's listen down. Lukey, come on.
Okay.
Listen, it's her story to tell. Listen to it. We told him a fake story earlier. We told him that Alice is in jail for printing money with her face on it.
Yeah.
We were
It was-
kidding.
it was
The
$3 bills.
the reality is, Alice, tell the people at home why you were in prison, because
Okay.
it's a shocking story. This is the real story, Lukey, not the fake one.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with $3 bills.
Go ahead. What is it?
So anyway, I did a protest at Fort Benning, which is the home of the Western Hemisphere Institute for Security Cooperation, otherwise known as the School of the Americas, or the School of the Assassins.
Wait a second. Well, I guess we could do a whole. We could. Listen,
could talk
I want
about
to.
it.
I want you to hit the highlights. 'Cause I
Yes.
know this is a very.
Yes, so-
I don't want. Look, it's a very important story.
It is.
But can we hit the highlights?
Yes,
I don't
we
want to be a
can.
jerk about it, but
Yeah.
yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
thanks.
I tend to be a motor mouth.
No, sorry, no. Because I
so-
know you're passionate about the whole issue. Essentially, you
Yeah.
protested an army base.
No, it
Go
wasn't
ahead.
the Army base I protested.
Go ahead.
It was a military training school on the Army base.
Got it.
So it wasn't, wasn't protesting against the Army, but against the school where they're training.
Where they were training assassins that were going to be in South America.
Known human rights violators
All right. Okay.
in Latin America.
Right.
Um,
So what did you do to protest? Did you burn
Well-
cars? Did you destroy windows? What did you do?
well, I'm not really a fan of setting fires.
So what'd you do?
Um,
Tell the people at home.
I walked through a hole in the fence, like that, and I had a cross in my hand, and there was a name, and it was a man who was 105 years old,
Uh-huh.
who had been killed by graduates of this school, and I took the cross, and I planted it in the ground,
That's
and then
it.
the cops came and got me.
And how long were you in prison for going through a hole in the fence and putting a cross in the ground? How
6
long?
months,
6 months in prison.
yes.
And 6 months in prison for doing what she just did. Does that seem normal? And Alice, you and I became friends, and because I don't know how we became friends, but we're friends. And sorry,
It happened.
So Alice did that. She spent 6 months in jail. She met many people. Most of the people were there for what, Alice?
Drug conspiracy and a few for white collar crimes.
Now, were these people major drug dealers?
No.
What were they?
Okay, so, like one of them actually was a bar owner, and people were doing drug deals in the bar, and they charged her with being the kingpin because they said that the guy who was actually the kingpin wasn't smart enough to be a kingpin, therefore she had to be the kingpin.
So it was basically anyone that was close in any kind of proximity to drug behavior. They kind of swept everybody up into it and sent them to jail. And some of these women, it was heartbreaking because they couldn't be with their families, right?
Right, so they were there for a long time. And if you were there for crack cocaine, your sentence was 20 times longer than if you were there for powder cocaine. Or I think it was like 100 times longer. But like my bunkie had a 20-year sentence. Powder cocaine, I would have never met her.
But she was selling crack cocaine. Now,
Yeah.
were these dangerous people?
No,
So what was your bunkie like?
she was very sweet.
So, and did you take the gardening classes with you?
No, she worked in the kitchen.
So you became a master gardener in prison?
No,
No?
I learned my gardening skills in prison, but I became a master gardener through the Cornell Cooperative Extension in Niagara County.
So you got yeah, I love, yes. So you got started that way and you came out, became a master gardener, and now where are you?
So now I have a job with the state park as a gardener.
She works at, can I say?
Yeah,
You work at the Outer Harbor, right?
Buffalo Harbor.
Yep. And she helps make it beautiful and pulls weeds and all that stuff. And by trade, before all this stuff happened, she was, you're a journalist.
I am.
And that's why she writes the blog, and she wrote for some of the local papers. And she's a great writer. You really are.
Thank
and
you.
you're an artist, and one of her paintings hangs in my home.
Yes, that's right.
It's beautiful. I see those dandelions every single day. Anyway, I wanted Alice to say hi because she's here. So are you enjoying the time? I'm sorry it's been a long day. Do you see how hard they work?
I do. And they're very enthusiastic and energetic, and I really appreciate them. And you're an inspiration for me.
Yes. Can we give Alice a round of applause? By the way, Alice will she's one of the most progressive people I've ever met, and her ideas about social justice and equality and fairness she's taught me a lot, and I appreciate it, Alice. I really do.
Thank you, Nate.
Okay.
I feel honored to be your friend.
I'm honored to be your friend. You kidding me? Thank you, Alice.
And
Thank
everybody vote for Nate.
you. Thank you, Alice. Appreciate it.
Tuesday, show up to the polls.
Thank you, Alice.
I thought.
Wait, no.
Real story. I thought your real story.
Looky.
Now let me tell this.
Okay.
I
I
think
thought
I
your
got
real
upstaged.
story was give me all your money and he gives you
Oh.
some.
Okay, you.
All your money.
Okay, you goofballs. Looky, I gotta be serious here, okay? Thank you. Yeah. Sorry about that. Alice, I'm sorry. He's being silly.
That's quite all right.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Thank you. Boy. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Okay, let's go back to business. I need you guys to what? If you're going to be at the polls with us, I'll be standing at the polls all day long. It's a long day. Election day is the longest day. But I feel if we don't put our every inch of effort into it, we're not going to be able to win. So, and our staff is going to be at the polls too, right, staff?
Yes.
And there's not going to be a huge party that day. Okay. Oh boy. Ellen Hickory Smith is watching. Hey, Ellen. Any guess when results? Yeah, the results will not be election day. They're telling us now they're not going to open up the ballots until 7 days after election day. Because how many?
14.
14 days until, are you kidding?
Erie County.
Erie County will not open until for 14 days after. July 7th?
Yep.
We're going to be sitting in this office for a long time, folks. So beyond that, let me talk about this. They sent out almost 3,500 ballots this morning. What's that all about? The day was Friday. The day was due today, right? To put the ballots in.
The ballots can be postmarked by the 23rd.
I'm sorry, the 23rd.
Yep.
But they sent out thousands as of Friday.
Yep.
And listen, there's a lot of things that bothers me. I know they're overwhelmed, but dear God, I mean, all right. Please, no apologies. Taxation without representation. Jamie Moxham. Jamie, listen, Jamie, we miss you big time. Jamie Moxham out there in Niagara County. Where is? Oh, there you are, Amber. Amber, we were just talking about you this morning, saying how much we miss you and how we wanted to have that event with you. We're gonna see her, right? Maybe.
We're not.
Oh.
Jamie has been very instrumental today. It has taken so much off my plate, and I'm so thankful.
Thank you,
for
Jamie.
her.
I was hoping I would see you because I miss you so much, and we love your family. The event we had at your house a couple years ago, it's the best. And the picture of me on the billboard, that's from the event at your house. And I don't know, I had such a good time there. It's such a beautiful place. And every time I go to Wilson, I say, wish I could go see Jamie. But because of the COVID thing, we haven't been able to visit or say hi at all. But thank you for all you did for. By the way, if you guys don't know, Jamie and her family, they really love Wilson. They are just pillars of that community. And Jamie, you really, every time I got to visit you out there, I was so, that's one of my favorite places in the whole world, Wilson. I know I say that about every place, but I really do love the region. And Wilson is gorgeous. They have this beautiful little harbor and the pier. It's almost magical to go there. Thank you for saying that, Jamie. Darlene Connors, gotta vote, you guys. It only takes one vote and make it happen. It does, but what's our standard? If you voted already, did you vote already? Yes. Now, there you go. You plus 2. 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 Yes. Why is that? Because if you voted already, it's not enough. You got to get 2 more people to vote. If you don't, we're not going to win. U plus 2 is the goal. Does everyone got that? Get your 2. Get your 2. Get your 2. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. No pressure, Jamie. I really enjoy talking to you, and I don't know. I think you've done so much for that community. Every time I go out there, I just feel like I want to say hi. Katie Cone Corey. Hey, Katie, how are you? Bob Hoffman never got his mail-in ballot.
I wish I could say I'm surprised.
Yeah, we wish we could say we wish we could say we're surprised. Did I say? I need you guys. If you haven't got your ballot, you just got to go vote on Tuesday. We've run out of time. And go early. Wear a mask. Bring gloves. You got to vote.
Bring your own pen.
Bring your own pen. You have to vote. I mean, if Chris Jacobs wins, I'll say it again, it'll be a victory for Trumpism. We have him on the ropes. We have him on the ropes. He is not a nice guy. How do you think I'd feel if he's a nice guy? He ran hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of videos or commercials about me that PolitiFact said were false. Can we put that link up there, Torrin, so people can see how PolitiFact said it's false? It's a joke, and I want people to know that. Benjamin Reynolds, hey Benjamin, how you doing? Guys, can we get to that $5,000 goal? We're not going to be able to do this tomorrow night, I don't think. This is the last one. Maybe we'll do it, but probably not, because we're so busy tomorrow. So if we can get to this $5,000 goal tonight, that's only $400 more. If everybody can give just a little bit, we'll be done with this online fundraising. If we can do it. Alice, you want to give a pitch? Yeah. She seemed excited. Come on, Alice, give a pitch. Lukey, you want to give a pitch?
Yes, I am going.
Wait, Alice is first. Go ahead, Alice. Alice, your face is right on where the square is. You're going to have to come on this side. Or you can kneel down.
I'll kneel down.
Alice. Alice, what is this about? No, you can stand up now. See, you have the screen right there. There you go. Sorry. I'm sorry. You okay?
I'm
See the
fine.
screen?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
what do you want to say?
I want to tell everybody that if we all contribute, if everybody contributes, we'll make it to $5,000. And a little bit at a time, and we can do it. I donated $27 last week.
Did you really?
I did. And you can donate $27 for the 27th district, an investment in our future.
Thank you. That's beautiful. I appreciate it, Alice. Luke,
Thank
you
you.
want to give a pitch to
You're
people
up.
why they should donate? Come on, Luke, you're up.
Why you should donate?
Yes. Why don't you come on this side over here?
Because now you must
This side.
watch memes.
Okay,
And,
okay, you're done.
No, you must watch memes to donate.
Okay, thank you.
Donating is good for my dad. If you donate to Chris Jacobs, you know he's just gonna betray you.
I did not teach him to say these things. he must be listening a little too carefully. And is he wrong? No, he's not wrong. I think. Hey, let me ask you this: everyone knows Trump is done, right?
Oh, he's finished.
Well, he'll break the rules though. I heard Robert Reich said today that Robert Reich. Sorry, I'm saying that right? Yeah. Who I love all his books. He said that don't think Trump's done, because the difference between him and us is that he will violate democracy. We won't. And that makes him extremely dangerous. And I agree with that 100%. So don't think he's done. We got to keep fighting. But let's say that Trump is done, and Trumpism is stamped out in 2020, which I hope happens. That's what my campaign has been about too. What do you think? Do you think Chris Jacobs will stand by Trump? No. He'll erase this history like this. He'll come out and say, I was always against Trump. We didn't know he was bad. Everybody knew. Okay? Everybody knows what's up. If you don't know by now, you don't want to know. That's the thing that bothers me. You know in 2 seconds, as soon as it's not in his interest, he will switch. I can't stand it. Bob Coldicott's watching. Hey, Bob, how are you? Tell me where to give. Oh, so we'll put a link up right now, okay? Jamie, thanks. We'll put a link up right now, because we're almost to our goal of 5,000. We've raised $4,570 on these broadcasts. You know, I feel better. Benjamin says Alice's mask is very pretty. I wish I had one like that too.
You're gonna get one now. Someone's gonna send you one.
Kate McCardle, climate change advocate.
I am.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Give me some tips about climate change. 2 things that people at home could do.
Come on. Well, let's purchase EV cars, right? Let's get
Purchase more fuel efficient cars.
fuel
What else?
cars if they can.
If you can.
General things like turning off your lights, simple things.
Turn off your lights.
Purchasing from sustainable companies.
Purchasing from sustainable companies.
Look at who they're hiring, making sure that they're paying their workers correctly, all those things.
You are constantly on this issue. Why are you so passionate about this? I mean, of course we should be, but why are you so passionate? What happened in your life? What triggered this?
I was 15 years old and went into the Adirondacks, troubled youth a little bit, and I had a teacher that brought me into the Adirondacks, and I said, holy moly, we gotta do something to save this, and he taught me all about climate change before it was a thing.
You were a troubled youth in the Adirondacks.
In your district, Livingston County. Give him a shout out.
Bob who?
Thank you. Changed my life.
I thought you
He's
knew him.
probably watching.
Sounded like you knew him.
He's fantastic. He's gonna vote for you.
Linda says we're psyched about the road rally tomorrow in Lewiston.
Yeah, you wanna talk
Give it a
about
plug. Yeah, can we talk about it? You want to talk about it?
I am dressed like this, so.
No, can you just shout it out?
Yeah.
Oh,
Torrin, can you hear me from over
Give the
there?
agenda, yeah.
Okay, I'm very loud.
okay. I got the.
So we're gonna start in Lewiston, and I apologize that. Is that it?
Just come closer. You can stand. You can stand here. If you don't want to be on camera, you
I
can
don't
stand
wanna
here.
be on camera.
Stand here. Watch the monitor so you can avoid being on. Hey, Marty.
Okay, am I good here, Torrin?
That's, go ahead.
Okay, so we're starting at Orange Cat at noon tomorrow in Lewiston. should be there about 1 p.m. And then we are going to have, we're going to Wilson. We have a new, thank you to Jamie Moxham for putting this together. We have a new place that we're going to be doing the rally at. I will update that up on the Facebook site, so just everybody be aware of that. And then we're gonna head over to Newfane at the gazebo on Main Street, and we'll be there about 2:40. And then we're gonna head across to Heartland County, to the Heartland Town Hall, which, as we know, the address is in Gasport. Should be there about 3:20 to 3:30 p.m. Hopefully, Nate doesn't get hungry and hold us up. Then we're gonna head back around in the circle there into Lockport and feed Nate some ice cream.
Okay, Luke.
Feed Nate some ice cream at the Lake Effect ice cream place over on, I believe, Transit Road at 4. And we're gonna grab some burgers at the New York Beer Project at 4:45, also on Transit Road in Lockport. And we're gonna end our road rally at Oppenheim Park on the boulevard in Wheatfield. So we tried really hard today to make sure that we encompass the whole county. Nate has a full day, full schedule tomorrow to make sure that he gets out to see everybody.
So these are all the places I grew up going to. So Lewiston, of course, I went to church in Lewiston. My mom still goes to church in Lewiston. That's where we play hoops. Me and my little dudes. And Orange Cat was in our commercial. Love Orange Cat. Love it. What's the best thing about Orange Cat? Hot chocolate, yeah, and those big cookies.
The cookies.
The cookies, yeah. I go for the cookies, I'm not going to lie. Love the cookies. It's great. It's really fun to be there. I love it. Brickyard Brewing Company just burned down. Starting to start up again, right?
Yes.
Brickyard's great. That's where I had my kickoff.
Yeah, I was there.
You were there?
I took pictures.
Will you tell these people, these newcomers, because you were there since the start, we had a packed kickoff.
It was packed.
Where did those people come from?
They came from everywhere, I think.
Yeah.
A lot of them came from Lewiston.
Yes. It was crazy. We had a great. There's a lot of Democrats in Lewiston. We had a great kickoff in Lewiston a couple years ago. It was a blast. And thank you to Shannon and your daughter. I screwed that up. Oh, wait a second. Sorry. This is horrible. I'm losing the name. What's Shannon's daughter's name? Zechariah.
Never
Lukey's
listen to my brother.
Okay.
Because he is rude and he never listens to us when he
Okay.
says to come up here, and then he just sits in a chair
Okay.
right there.
Okay, thank you. Lukey, please stop interrupting, okay, buddy?
Love it.
Lewiston, we're going to go to Orange Cat, then we're going to the Brickyard, then we're going to Porter. I love Old Fort Niagara. I spent a whole summer at Old Fort Niagara. As a Boy Scout, I slept in Old Fort Niagara, but we spent a whole summer at Old Fort Niagara. I took an archaeology class at UB for my science credit, and the project was you had to spend the whole summer at Fort Niagara doing a dig. You took off centimeter by centimeter of dirt, and you had to mark what you saw, and you wouldn't believe the stuff that came out of the ground. It was crazy. Wilson, New York, I just talked about how great Wilson is. Then up to Newfane, the gazebo, Heartland, and then in Gasport. Lockport, Lake Effect, everyone loves Lake Effect. Can I get a round of applause for Lake Effect? Amanda, back in the day, we walked over to Lake Effect, remember?
It was delicious.
What'd you get?
Best, like top notch,
A+?
A+. Everything okay?
I think you got mint ice cream.
I sure did.
Yeah. New York Beer Project, that's fun too. Anyone been there?
Yes. No, the one at Victor. There's another one at Victor.
They must have.
Project is awesome.
There's one at Victor, a New York Beer Project.
On 96, right
They
on
must. That thing must have cost a ton of money to build.
Huge, right?
Yeah, I mean, the capital that went into that place. It's incredible. And then Oppenheim Park. Now, my family loves Oppenheim Park because that's where we have our family reunions. And when I was a kid, there used to be a zoo there. Does anybody remember the zoo at Oppenheim Park?
I do.
Do you remember that zoo? What they had buffaloes, they had camels, They had tons of monkeys, a whole cage of monkeys. What else did they have?
No dates.
They did not. It was, but we used to have our yearly family reunion there before my grandfather passed away. I love it. Love Oppenheim Park. So that's the day tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see you on the road tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, it's at the polls all day. You don't got to stand out there the whole day with us. If you can stand out there for 30 minutes, stand out there for 30 minutes. If you can stand out there for 20 minutes, stand out there for 20 minutes. If people can be at the polls with my team, email austin@votemcmurray.com. Let's finish strong. Remember I say it every day, let's finish strong. Somebody call the news media, get them to follow us around. Well, I'm not sure they will, but we'll try. We already have.
We already have.
Lewiston loves Nate. Well, James, everyone here loves James Baptiste, and we love you guys. Wait a second. Thank you for making the donation. I appreciate it. Wait, did someone make a donation? Someone said you're generous. I'm assuming they did.
Jamie Moxon's committed to 300.
Oh, wow. Jamie committed to 300. Thank you, Jamie. Can I get a round of applause for Jamie? Jamie, you're so nice. Listen, no quid pro quo here, but as soon as things get a little less busy for me, I'm going to go to Wilson. We're going to that beautiful restaurant down there by the water, and I'm going to buy you a fish fry, okay? Just because I want to. Sam, you can come.
Good.
No one else.
Yeah.
You here?
Forget the rest of you.
Edward Ned Devine is watching. Thank you, Edward.
He's the Democratic chair in Dunkirk.
Yep, Dunkirk. Beautiful place. It is. Dunkirk is where my kid has his swim camp. Love it. What else? How close are we to our goal? If Jamie committed 300, we're only 200 off.
Yes.
$200, guys. Can somebody out there pledge $200? Even $50? Even $20? I do feel like I'm doing those. No, I feel like I'm Jerry Lewis every time I do this.
Who's that?
Who's that? Jerry Lewis. Come on, Alice. Who's Jerry Lewis? Tell the folks. Jerry Lewis is actually hilarious. He's messed up guy. We have to admit, but he's super funny. He had some funny moments. I saw him in Damn Yankees on Broadway. He was fantastic. Connor, it was great. Can I pick on you, Austin, a little bit?
Yes.
I asked Austin what his favorite band was once.
I don't know.
Okay, I won't go there. I'm sorry. I thought it was terribly endearing, Austin. Sorry. You're sweet. You're a sweet young man. All right, we're almost there. $200 to go.
Nate, if somebody gives us $200, will you let us go from here?
Go?
Yeah, will you stop holding us hostage?
You're free to go now. Open the door. Let them out. Wait, you guys look you enjoyed that joke way too much. Linda, man, I loved your letter this morning. It was really touching. Did you guys see Linda's letter?
No.
Dad would approve Nate. Finger Lakes Times. I loved it. Linda. It was wonderful. You said it hurts? Oh, it's okay.
Not like that.
Any questions out there for us? Any questions? I need people to. Has anybody emailed us to volunteer at the polls? We need you.
You have my phone.
Oh, I have your phone. Sorry about that. What, Luke? No, Luke, no more. Seriously.
Hey, this is
A no for me? I want to read it before I put it on screen. Okay, go sit down. I'll read it, okay? He says, Jacobs is a liar. If you trust him, it won't make you better. He will betray you. He wants to go to Washington, D.C. so he can make things worse and make a lot of money. So vote for Dad. People who watch this, vote McMurray.
It's very insightful.
How do you know? Listen, look. I want to fix something here. He is a liar because he lied about your dad. I'm not gonna pull punches. And I know you love me. And I know you want to be nice to me. But I don't want you to hate anybody, even him. Okay? We don't hate anybody. All right? And even though I think he's doing some things that are wrong, we're gonna love him too. Okay?
Vote for Congress 2040.
Okay. Thank you though for having Dad's back. All right. What? What's that? Okay. All right. We're almost there. We're how much far away, Torin? 120 bucks. 120 bucks. And we got some people watching. A lot of people watching. If those people, Twitch. Can we get 120 bucks from Twitch? What's the matter?
I just saw the Carol Baskin sign.
By the way, that Carol Baskin sign I posted, I didn't want to be a jerk, but right behind it was a Beth Parlato sign. I didn't want to be a jerk, so I could have took them together, but I was like, I'm not going to. The same house that had a Beth Parlato sign. Listen, Beth Parlato 101 is a really nice person. I know I shouldn't say that, and I know she probably, well, I don't know anything about her, but I mean, when we met her at the debate, she was nice. She was nice. Now, do I think her policies will help Western New York? No way in the world. I think they're not the right policies at all. And if she wins this primary, we will fight her as fiercely as we fought everybody else, because I think she's going to take the country in the wrong way. But she, as a human being, she seemed quite nice. I don't know how to say that without, because that's the problem with politics. Sometimes you meet people that seem okay, and they're not okay because of the things they're advocating for. Okay, here's another. Bob just gave another. Bob, stop. You've done too much. We don't need any more from you. I appreciate you, though, Bob. Can I get a round of applause for Bob Hoffman? Bob. I feel bad about that, though, Bob. I mean, you've already gone so far, and you've been so kind. Nancy, how are you? Chuck Xavier, how are you? Boy. We hit our goal. We hit our goal, everybody! Hey, everybody! Hey! We did it! We did it. Thank you all. And I need you guys to be there on Tuesday. Push out the vote. Can you say a nice message? No more I hate, no more he's a liar. Leave that up to Dad.
Now do the challenge where you drink water and everybody comes at you.
Luke, come here, Luke. Come here, my little boy. Can you say Happy Father's Day to the people at home?
Happy
No,
Father's
come to the camera.
Happy Father's Day, boy. I hope you watched lots of memes.
Okay.
And
Just stop saying the jokes, okay? Be serious. Tell people seriously.
I hope you write a good letter to your dad. And if there are any dads watching this, you always love your son. And if your enemy hates you, you gotta love your enemy back.
That's right. It's a good boy. It's a good boy. Hey, look, come here. Look, one more thing. Look, tell people to vote on Tuesday if you can. Can you help me with that?
Vote on Tuesday. Try to get my dad a lot of votes so he can go to Washington, D.C. to make things better
Thank you,
instead
buddy.
of worse.
Thank you, buddy. I'm sorry you didn't push you through that. All right, you plus 2. You plus 2. That's what we need. If you, a lot of people keep telling me, "Hey, I voted for you, Nate." That's fine. I get it. Thank you. I'm grateful. But I know how far we're behind here, okay? We cannot win unless we go crazy and get every single vote out there. That's why I'll be at the polls all day. Will you be at the polls all day, guys?
We all do.
Will do.
So let's go home, get a good night's sleep, rest up. Tomorrow, what's the goal tomorrow? I'm on the road rally. You guys are on the phones, right? And if you guys can make phone calls from home, you better email Austin right now. We need to make at least 1,000 calls tomorrow.
Way more than that.
Can we do it?
Oh, yeah. Can't do that.
Can we do it? Everybody's on the phones today. I'm not going to be doing fundraising calls tomorrow. I'm going to be doing this. But when I get back, I'll help you with the calls to get out the vote calls, okay? Get out the vote. Get out the vote.
Get out the vote.
I can say honestly in my heart of hearts, I've done everything in my power. You guys have done everything we could to win. And all of us. Starting with Nicole, Amanda, Sam, young man. I'm kidding. Connor, Austin, Amber,
Marty.
Miss McCardle, Nate McMarty, Alice. You started today, but thank you for all your efforts and thank you for the $27. Oh yeah, of course, Torn. I thank Torn every night. Hunter's not in the room right now. Mary's. Where's she?
She's working on the other side.
Oh, she's working still. I'm sorry, Mary, back there. I know I'm missing people, and I want to thank people at home. I want to thank. By the way, Angela Marinucci from Erie County reached out today from Grand Island. She had a very nice thing to say to us. Can I get a round of applause for Angela Marinucci? Oh yeah, Torrin loves Angela too. I know you do. Every time her name comes up, your face brightens up like your best friends. I can.
She has an infectious smile. She just has an energy around her.
We thank you, Angela. And someone asked me if I remember when Angela took us around the game. Of course we remember. We remember the Bills game. Your family basically owned half the tailgating space. It was amazing. Thank you for that. I want to thank Paul Weiss for all you've done. I mean, Paul, I know, you've committed to this campaign, unlike very few chairs have, and I'm grateful to you, Paul. East Aurora, all of the East Aurora Dems. If we go to East Aurora, man, I can't wait because I know we're going to win East Aurora. And I'll tell you what, that's going to drive the Jacobs crazy. So I'm very proud that we're going to win East Aurora. Thank you to the Sierra Club. Man, the Sierra Club has done so much. They've made lots of calls for us, haven't they?
Yep.
Thank you to all the unions that are making calls right now. Thank you to Cindy Fleischer. Man, Cindy Fleischer, guys. Volunteer is not, super vol does not cover it. I don't know what you would call you. Turbo, yeah. Mega tier. I don't know what I can even call you. You're something great. Thank you to Persist Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Persist Brooklyn. Look, we don't even know who they were. They reached out to us and we want to make calls for you, and they've been great, right?
Yeah.
And they're fun people and good people. Jane Moslow, listen, Jane, you've been there since the very get-go with us. Dennis, thank you so much. Dennis, you've made so many calls from home. I'm so grateful. Billy Mayer, you are a trooper. You've gotten me out of some trouble in the past, too, with some stuff. So thank you for that as well. Good trouble. Yeah, like when I wanted to go to the Jacobs rally with a megaphone, and Nicole called you and said, absolutely do not let him go. And Billy called me and said, hey, I don't think you should do this, buddy. I love Bill Mayer. Bob Hoffman, thank you for all you've done. All the chairs, thank you. Cindy Appleton, especially Cindy. I'm not trying to give you preferential treatment, but you know I love you, and I think of you as family. Eric O'Donnell, Nikki Calhoun, you're awesome. You're awesome. The stuff you guys are doing out there with Michael in Batavia and all over Genesee County, it's great. You can see the difference already. I mean, you guys are planting seeds that will benefit my Luki and your kids in the future. And by the way, I have no worries about America's future. I was worried for a while, but when I see these young people, Trump is a blip. We're headed the right direction. Jacobs is a blip. These are glitches. With this, the youth of America will not accept people who will not accept equality and fairness. It's over. The time has come. I am so happy for the future that my kids will inherit because of young people. I just hope they vote on Tuesday. Michael Slater, thank you for all you've done. Thank you to Edie's Pizza for giving all that pizza to us. Thank you to Sandy. Thank you to Sandy Chelnov. Sandy, without you, half the people in this room wouldn't have a place to stay. So, Sandy, thank you for that. Who?
Your brother.
Oh, Josh, my little brother. I miss him. Of course, my whole family. My wife and kids, all the time they spent away from me. Judith McMurray, my mom, for the cherry pie she gave me this morning, and for all the...
Salad.
For the day I was very, very hungry, and I put a steak on your front porch, and I said, could you cook the steak for me? And you did. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you to, man, I know I'm missing tons of people here. Thank you to Andrea out there and Gordon Mueller out there on the other side of the district. I miss you guys. Thank you to Jamie Moxham. She's in my mind right now because because of tonight and just because we'll be in her town tomorrow. But there's lots of people I'm not thinking. Thank you to Mr. Baptiste out there in Lewiston. Thank you to the Orange Cat. Thank you to all the small businesses that are so kind to us when we come in. Thank you to the folks over at, it's not in the district, but it makes me proud. Every time I go downtown to Lenova, and they say, "Hey, Nate, go get them." That means a lot to me. I love Lenova. I'm from this area. I remember taking the bus to Lenova just to get a Lenova pizza, taking it all the way on the bus as a kid. I take a bus to Buffalo to get a Lenova pizza, get it back on the bus, and take it back to North Tonawanda to eat it with my brothers. That was a fun thing for us to do. And what's that?
I've got questions. That's a long bus ride for Lenova.
Well, it was, but it was special to us, Lenova.
So worth it? Come on.
It's worth
So
it. It is, and we used to do that. And now that I go into Lenova and they're like, "Hey, Nate, go get them," man, I love it.
I live around the corner from there. Let's go.
Let's go. Lenova's the best. It's not. I also like Good Guys out there in North Tonawanda where I grew up. My buddy from high school started Good Guys. Good Guys is a very different pizza. It's almost like eating lasagna. It's so thick and heavy, but it's so good. It's great. Man, I should do a whole thing about my favorite pizzas in NY27.
Yeah.
I could also do one about the worst pizza in NY27. No, don't do that one. I could do my favorite ice cream in NY27 too. I could do it just off the top of my head. I know all the best ice cream in NY27. I know all the best diners in NY27 too. I know all the best parks in NY27, including Akron Falls Park that we were in today with my little boy. Awesome park. Boy, I lost my train of thought. Jane Cass, thank you for all you've done. Man, I know I'm missing millions. I don't want to name everybody because I'll forget them.
We'll have a complete list on your victory party.
We'll have a complete list. Look, if we win, it's going to be Christmas. I saw a comment today that said that if we win in NY20, it's going to be Christmas. It's going to be Christmas because, listen, you guys know in your heart of hearts, when I go to Washington, I will not be a boring congressman. I will not just go into the room and get my check and say go home. I will go there to make some noise for Western New York. I will go there to bring back jobs and bring back money to this region. And I will go there to stand up for truth. And you guys know it. We don't even know what Chris Jacobs is doing. He'll do a couple ribbon cuttings now and then and go to some events and smile. That's it. You know what I'm worried about? I'm going to say it. Why can't I be worried about something? I'm worried about what business is Donald Trump in? He's in the hospitality business. Hotels, casinos. What business is the Jacobs family in? The hospitality business. Hotels, casinos. I mean, you don't have to put 2 and 2 together. You can put 1 and 1 together. You'll figure out what's here. If you think there's not going to be potential for conflicts of interest, you're wrong. I mean, I'm already concerned about it, the fact that they're cozying up so much to each other. Are we going to see Jacobs Casino in Moscow in 5 years? I don't know. And I know.
T-shirts are made in Nicaragua.
Well, are they really?
Yeah.
All of their T-shirts that they made for the campaign are made in Nicaragua. All of ours are made right here in America. I got to say that. All of our stuff, all of our signs are union made. Give me a sign.
USA.
Give me a sign. We got one left here at least.
Lots of rally signs.
Lots of rally signs. All of our signs, Torin. Torin, this is because of you, by the way. You were very. Torin just gave me this. He said, yes, sir. Every sign, look at the other signs. This is why we preach, we live what we preach. There's a little symbol on there. They call this the union bug. Every single sign has the union bug. We do not print our stuff out of country. Our T-shirts are from here. What else? Our signs are from here. Our stickers are from here. Everything is made mostly not only in America, in district, by union labor. By union labor. And if our little grassroots campaign can do it, Chris Jacobs can do it. Put your money where your mouth is. The sad thing is, you guys know I could do this all night. But I'll stop. Are we going to go home, guys?
Yes. Please. Are we allowed?
Por favor.
Jamie Moxham, he sickens me too. He really does. He's just... Someone cover Lukey's ears. He's sniveling. He is lying. He's pathetic. I can't say anything else about it. Cindy, I just gave you a huge shout out to you, Cindy. I do every single night. Someone says to Austin Morgan, oh, that's you, Austin Morgan. Kelly Allen specials. I commend you for speaking your beliefs. Too many career politicians can't commit to serious issues with fear of losing support. I wish I was in 27. I don't think I'm a career politician. And here's the other thing is if I win, I do not plan to do this for the rest of my life. I'll do it for as long as I have the same energy and passion that I have right now. When I run out of that passion and it's just a job, I'm done. I'll do something else.
You signed a term limit, so you get 3.
I get 3. Oh, I signed a term limit pledge. I didn't even know I signed.
3
When did I sign that pledge?
Don't worry about it.
Well, listen, I'm the only politician that ever in this race who actually passed a term limits law. I did it when I was supervisor, and all the Republicans who said they were for it, they tried to stop me from doing it. Did I not pass a term limits law?
Yes, you did.
Sorry, called you out on. Oh, I'll do it again. Hey, Alice, do you recall if I passed a term limits law?
Yes, you did.
Much more enthusiastic.
How tired are we?
Very.
Read Cindy Appleton's comment.
Wide awake.
What's that?
Fist.
What's in the Appleton?
She said, "Happy Father's Day. Go home."
Yeah. Hey, listen, the whole crew is here, so I will go home in a second. And when I go home, here's the plan. Want to hear the plan? I'll turn these lights off. I'll tell these young people to go home. Tell them to drive safely. Wish them a happy evening. Then I will get into my car and I will drive home. Brush my kids' teeth. Put them in bed. And then I will get in front of the TV and eat half a cherry pie. All right. Where'd you think it was going?
That's the problem, we didn't know.
You just said
I
you were
will-
gonna wash your kids' teeth.
Did I say that?
You said you're gonna brush.
Sometimes because I speak the other languages, the words sneak into my head and I translate them. So I was trying to say ipal takayo, which means like brush your teeth, but it literally means like wash your teeth. Did I say that?
I thought I heard wash.
I think it was, you would do it for them, I think that's.
Yeah, well, I'll make sure they do it. Because if I say to Moses or Luke, go brush your teeth, it never gets done, trust me.
We gotta go in there,
Yeah.
you gotta make sure it's done.
Mary, what did you do? Oh, okay.
Sprinting involved. Oh, yeah.
They were running around back there doing something. Okay,
We're all right.
okay.
Clean it up.
So tomorrow, road rally. Okay, road rally tomorrow. People at the polls. If you make calls, we're gonna make a lot of calls tomorrow. Guys, you guys know. Listen, I want to say I care about every one of you. I do. Connor, I care about you. I was joking earlier.
I can take a joke.
Okay, let's go home so we can eat some pie. All right. Bye bye, everybody. Hey, Marty, come on. We're done.